shots. Watch a video time. Well, join us, cause any care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Gang going nuts. We don't know what else to sing about. So I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it is, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufresne doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufresne. Once it's for certain, we're all happy friends. And all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. It's the after show chat.
Get your butt to bed, Harold Dufresne.
Hey, I ain't Dale Hart Jr. or Jeff Gordon, but I am NASCAR Nate, and I want to tell you to listen to the after show chat on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock Central Time. And if you get a chance, listen to or watch the after show chat, Food Chat with HD also, and it's on Tuesday nights at 8:30 Central Time. Again, this is NASCAR Nate coming from Miami County Speedway. Shake and bake.
NASCAR Nate. Oh, I wanted to play this, but I want to make sure, is Ramona around? Is Ramona around?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Here's a little bumper that's going to go right in pretty soon, the gang. Here we go. Ramona, this is for you. Here we go.
Got scoots, got ski dum the boo, skilly do the bum, the be bam the bum, rip up, but eat it to game to be, skilly didy dum, the be bam the bum, do this bum, the be bam the bow, skeet and scat and skilly didy do dum, the skidda but the do.
Wow.
All right.
Just go
Ramona?
on. That's amazing.
Ramona?
Harold.
You know Mrs. D loves you, Ramona. You know Mrs. D loves you.
Oh,
But she is currently very mad at you. And she wanted me to pass a message on to you. Don't ever mention anything about Popeye skittily scattling all ever again.
I never will.
Because that's
It
all
was not intentional.
I told her that. She knows. I'm just messing with you. That's all I've been saying is skitty, skitty, and scatty, and all that. Oh, all right, gang. Let me do this.
Okay,
I don't even have it loaded. I don't even have it loaded. What a loser I am. I had something going and it's not even loaded. Oh well. I guess it's not meant to be. It was a little tune I found about 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, but I guess it ain't working. Oh well. I guess we ain't gonna hear it.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I guess it ain't gonna work. All right, gang. Let's start this off and say welcome to our show at 1,000 subscriber celebration. I would have a song to play about 1,000 subscribers, but for some reason my file didn't process, so I'll just sing it. 1,000, a skittily scattily do 1,000. Gang, we're gonna have a great show, but I don't want to leave this guy in the timeout room too long because he starts trouble over there. So, gang, let's welcome our guest for tonight. All the way. Now he took a far trip to get over here. So let's give him a round of applause over here. He came all the way from the great white north country of Canada over here. Here's Mr. Steve Templar, who will be joining in on the celebration tonight. Welcome,
hello,
Steve.
Everyone. Hey, how are you?
Hello, Steve.
Hey, Gene. Hey, Ramona. Hey, Harold.
Hey, Hey,
Hello.
it's your hose head over here, Harold Dufresne.
Oh, how's it going? Eh? There you go.
Oh, it's going good, eh? It's going good over here. You know, I just put a pound of back bacon on the stove over there, and we're gonna be celebrating over here.
Well, that's good. I'll be celebrating along with my moose head.
Moosehead, and you got the champagne of Canada, and I got the champagne of the United States, Keystone Light. So we're both drinking the
Wow.
champagne of our respective countries over here. And they
Well,
and they
okay.
say
Well, okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
and they
statement.
say we can't get along. The Great White North and the great southern state of Louisiana can get along anytime,
Oh, we get
anytime
along
of the day.
fine.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So, gang, let's
Oh,
get to
look
the
what Nate said. He watched your sunny side up. He said more like sunny side down. Not worth going back at all.
Wow.
Woo, Tuesday's gonna be fun because I'm gonna tell you what, I caught some flack all over. I got some flack today about an Indian restaurant I went to, but that's for food chat on Tuesday. It is gonna be a controversial thing on Tuesday. I got a lot of flack today. I was even thinking about taking a post down because of something, but I'll talk about that on Tuesday because we're not talking about food on here. This ain't food chat, even though I got my shirt on. I was too lazy to change my shirt from earlier today. This is After Show Chat, the show that started it all. Without After Show Chat, we wouldn't be here. 1,000 subscribers we're going to celebrate tonight. Now, gang, we promised giveaways. And I'm going to start early because I want everybody to get in because some of the people may have to go. But I'm giving away 13 of these koozies. The After Show Chat koozie. There you go. Now on Tuesday night, I'm going to give away 10 of the food chat koozies. So you go win double. I'm not going to restrict you to one win. So if you want to win, and we're going to do the drawing, later on in the show. But if you would like to win a After Show Chat koozie, if you would like to participate, Gene, are you going to take names?
Yes.
Or the best we can. Please go ahead, and I'm gonna say hello to everybody in 1 second, but please type in the word crawfish in the chat over here if you would like to participate. And I'll remind y'all all throughout the show if you want to be in for the drawing for the koozie. I'm assuming Steve and Jen want to be in. They're on the show right now. Steve, just say the word crawfish for me, please.
Crawfish.
All right,
thank you.
Steve and Jen's in the contest right here. I'll mail that sucker to Canada, even though it'll cost me $450.
Yeah, I know. It's weird when we mail stuff to the States. It costs us hardly anything. I don't understand.
Oh, I have a feeling why, but anyway, that's besides the point.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Thank
gang,
you, guys. Got you.
Just put a little crawfish in there if you would want to get into that drawing, and I will get you in that drawing. Crawfish. And look, if you misspell it, if you're some, somebody from not down here and you misspell crawfish and you spell it with a K instead of a C, we'll still count it. Okay. As long as it looks kind of semi like crawfish, we'll be good. All right, gang, we got a good show, and I'm gonna welcome everybody in. I want to say hello to everybody, but let me just tease y'all a little bit. We're gonna have that giveaway coming up. We are going to have a little Gene animation that we're gonna watch, a little segment with that Gene came up with.
It's very short. It's literally a GIF, but it's still
Hey! A gift is a gift.
it's
A
a 1,000 follower celebration, 1,000 subscriber
A
celebration.
gift is a gift. It's a
There you
gift.
go.
It's a gift. All right. We're gonna watch a gift from Gene. Thank you, Gene.
It's
Gene for
hard
the gift.
when you make an animation and then you're like, oh, this is about 4 seconds long.
It was just like my skidoodle.
Yeah, a little shorter than that, but still.
All right. So we're gonna have that. Look, gang, it's been a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a visit back from somebody who we haven't heard from in a while, and everybody's been asking me all over town, all over the world. Yo, what's Travis spinning? Travis Lawler is back with a spinning tonight. Wow. To celebrate that 1,000, he's going to be spinning. And not only that, gang, If you look in the chat over here, you're gonna see somebody by the name of Gilead Media over here, and that is my friend Adam, who's been watching our show lately, and he has a special video for us to celebrate that 1,000 subscribers too. So we're gonna watch that after a while too. That's gonna be fantastic. And gang, there's gonna be fights on this show, and it's not all gonna be love and happiness on 1,000 subscribers. That's why I got Steve in over here to kind of equal the playing field over here. We are gonna be doing the After Show Chat Movie Club, and we will be discussing the Bill and Ted's sequel to their 20, I don't know what whatever year other movies came in, the Bill and Ted movies. It'll be the 2020 movie, the sequel, Bill and Ted Face the Music, and we will be discussing that. So hope everybody watched that and did their homework. I know Steve did.
I actually watched it.
I know you get bonus points.
I impressed even myself on that one.
I'll watch it. I'll talk about it when we get to movie night, but movie club. But and then gang, we're gonna look back on a masterpiece classic. We're gonna talk about that too. But we have a lot to go. Oh, and gang, let me before I say hello to everybody, I want to remind everybody in probably next. Whoa, that was a good sound. That one. That was that was no keystone in that one.
Phone.
It was right when I opened my drink, a nice Diet Pepsi. There you go.
Steve, do you still hold the phone up like this whenever you're doing it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you see
I'm
how
so
hardcore
patient,
Steve?
so-
Well, Steve, if you
I'm
get tired,
sorry,
if you get tired during this
you might be able
broadcast,
to prop it up.
yeah, if you need to put it down for a second because your arm gets tired, just let me know, okay?
I'll let you know.
All right,
All
you're
right.
more than welcome.
I'll probably
Steve's
just drop it.
hardcore.
That's
Steve,
cool. You like
school. Steve
It's
is
exciting.
cool. Steve, yeah. Jen, do me a favor. Go right there and hold the camera for him, please. No, phone.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh sure.
All right, gang. Let's welcome everybody who's in the
Oh,
chat.
she's actually doing it. Okay.
Oh,
There we
that's
go.
sweetheart. There you go. Oh, isn't that nice?
That's much
How about-
better. Thank you.
Yeah, that'll last about 10 seconds, and then
Probably. I'm-
Jen, you can turn the camera around and say hello. I mean, you don't have to be shy. But anyway,
No, she doesn't want to.
I know. I'm
Yeah,
just joking. I know
understandable.
better than that. It's a joke. All right. Mother Teresa's in the house. Hey, there you are.
Okay.
Hey.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank
There we
you.
go.
What a surprise. There you go. Mother
Back to me.
Teresa. All right. Mother Teresa. Now, Steve, I got to say, before I keep on going, we're talking about 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I would probably guess that you have been around forever. You're one of the old old school. I bet you were one of the first, at least 5 or 10 subscribers, if I'd have to guess, of our channel.
Probably, yeah.
I would have to guess.
I started watching. I didn't start commenting and for a little bit. I was just watching the show in the background.
Mhm.
But yeah, pretty much since the start. Like maybe your second show is when I started subscribing.
Yeah. You were right in there.
Yeah.
You were right in there. Before we were just a twinkle in nobody's eyes, and now look
Yeah.
at us. We have 1,000 subscribers. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. All right, gang. And look, I'm going to talk about this after. Mother Tree's in the house. My man Adam's in the house over here. Happy after show chat Sunday to you, Adam. We're going to be watching your video in a little bit. Now, Adam sent me the video. He said, did you check it? Did you watch it? I said, I like to be surprised. Because I said, even when we do stuff on the show, like if Gene makes a video or if I make a video, we don't show each other unless we really are working together on it. But most of the time, 99% of the time, we are just, we like to surprise each other on the air. So the same thing with that, Adam. NASCAR Nate is in the house over here. NASCAR Nate is in the house. Vanita, I know has gotta be one of the original subscribers,
Oh,
if not one of the
absolutely. And one
first
of our most
subscribers.
Consistent
Absolutely.
supporters. Thank you.
Yes,
We love
Vanita. I remember one time on After Show Chat in the early days, we did like a after show. It really was even called After Show Chat at the time, but it was on Instagram. And I was in a hotel,
Beverages.
and it was me, and
Okay.
nobody else was there, and it was me and Vanita, and the whole episode was just me and Vanita talking. It was like we were just sitting. I was sitting in the hotel room. Vanita was sitting wherever Vanita was, and we were
That's
just
awesome.
talking. That was a long time ago. That was about 4. And you know what? We're doing this 1,000 subscriber celebration. You know, in the next week or so, or week and next maybe 2 weeks, it'll be the 4-year anniversary of the After Show
Oh,
Chat.
that's true. Yeah, in January, right? In early January.
Well, we actually started in December.
Oh, it was December. That's when you went on
Yeah.
the cruise.
No, we went on the cruise in January, but I guess it wasn't called After Show Chat whenever we started.
Well,
on
and I
Instagram.
remember, like doing that Zoom the one
Yeah,
time.
we did
Yeah.
Zoom. So
Yeah.
it was about 4 years. I think our official start was on that cruise episode, though, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. I'm not 100% sure.
But
it's
we're around
there.
4 years.
Yeah,
so-
around there. Yeah, all good. I guarantee we were doing it. Allison Perry's in the house. Allison Perry's been around forever too.
Mhm.
And here's Chantel. Now, Chantel, I know you came later, but I appreciate you. I appreciate all
Oh, it doesn't matter.
the
Yeah.
newer and the older.
Thank
It's
you.
a combination of both. And we appreciate it. I know
Hey.
Krista's been around forever.
Oh, yeah.
Krista, you've been around, you're hardcore, old school right here. And we're going to be listening to Travis in a little bit. Doughboy of Doom came around, and Doughboy of Doom's been there for us the whole time. He let us vote on his models and everything else. I do believe he
Hey,
is
just so you know,
fantastic.
Ramona said she's in the house, just so you know.
Oh, Ramona's in the house. There you go. All right, Desert Blue. Wow. Hello. I hope you said crawfish so you could win a
Yes.
koozie.
Thank
All
you.
right. Desert
They're
Blue. I never saw you before. Welcome. I'm so glad you made it. You're in. We get the old school and the new school.
Cheers.
Cheers over there. Vanita, Barry. I'm just going through real fast.
Oh,
Make sure I
Kristen
don't
said
miss
she's
it.
been drinking energy drinks to try to stay up. Thank
Oh,
you.
there you go. Now look, gang, if you would have to leave, for some reason and you won't be around for the drawing, you do not have to be present to win. Oh, Jen's in the house. Jen, we're gonna be having a mystery song. I forgot to mention it. We're gonna be having a mystery song tonight.
Oh, she
Jen.
said she's not going to be able to stay, but maybe she'll be able to catch it on the replay.
Okay, well, you can catch it later on, but we will have good. Give somebody else a chance to win
I know,
finally
right?
mystery song for once
Yes,
in the blue
the
moon.
number
But
one.
did Jen say crawfish?
Oh, I don't think so, but
Uh,
I'll shoot her a message and try to.
yeah, put
Jen
Jen in there. I'm sure
Yeah,
Jen
I
would
will.
like.
She's one of our.
Yeah,
our
I'm
top,
sure
so-
Jen wants to be
Yes,
in there.
I'll throw her in there.
Yeah, put her in. Maybe Jen just came say hello, and Jen did
Yeah,
it
she
here.
probably just didn't even. Yeah.
Even did it here the announcement. So, gang, and all the people are watching. So, if you don't want to participate in get one of these cool koozies, you don't have to. I mean, you don't have
Yeah,
to. But if
no
you do
pressure.
want to participate, please say crawfish in the chat right here, and we will put your name in. Just type in crawfish. And look, gang, I'm gonna be lenient. If you just want to be in and don't want to even attempt to spell crawfish because you don't know how to spell, just say "put me in, please," and we'll put you in. Okay.
Yeah, that's the secret code. Put
Yeah,
me in.
we're not strict. We're not strict. I mean, we'll let anybody in. Look, we let Steve in tonight. We'll let anybody
Yeah,
in.
absolutely. If they let
So
me
Steve-
in, they'll let anyone in.
They'll let anybody in. They'll let anybody in. So, Steve, how's everything going up north, eh?
Good. You know, it's winter, sort of, kind of. It's just like that
Yeah.
sloppy in between before the real snow comes. So, yeah. We're hoping for a white Christmas, but then for it to disappear, but that never happens. Ever. Never, ever.
Yeah.
Steve says he much prefers summer in Canada than winter.
Yeah, Jen loves winter. She really loves winter. I, on the other hand, hate winter. I can't stand it. I love summer, and she hates summer. So
Oh,
yeah,
Opposite-
we're the total opposite when it comes
Opposite.
to
Opposites attract.
Each other. Yeah, there you go.
True.
Exactly.
Opposites
Very
attract. Opposites
Very
attract. It's
true.
just like me and Mrs. D. Just like me and Mrs. D. I love HD, and Mrs. D hates HD. So there, you see, opposites attract. I'm just joking. I saw that, Vinny. We were talking about that. Me and Steve and I were talking about that before the show. Yeah, we were talking about it before the show. Got a little a little downfall over
Just
there.
a little 8 inches.
There's a little
8 inches.
fall. 8 inches.
That's a good amount.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
Yeah,
That's enough.
enough.
That's enough for anybody. It would fit when you have to start shoveling your driveway. Steve said that he's just happy summer because he never has to complain about shoveling the sunshine off his driveway.
That's so true. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking
Yeah.
into trying to get one of those, like, it's like an electric snow shovel, so it's kind of like a snow blower, but it's almost like a push mower, like, but it's like for snow. So it like goes like a shovel and then it goes out the side like a snow blower. We don't have that much. We mostly sidewalks, so
Huh.
let's see.
I don't have to worry about that.
Nope, you sure don't. We need a
Oh,
crawfish mower.
Well, I don't have to worry about
But
that.
you still have to mow in the winter, right? I don't have to mow anymore, but
Yeah, we do it not as much in the winter, but we still have to mow. I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of slacking on that. But
yeah, I
anyway.
can't blame you. That's not a chore I miss.
Been busy. Now look, gang, I want to make another announcement too. Coming up in December, it will be the Christmas season on After Show Chat and holiday season. So what we're going to be doing, we have a special Blaze Christmas Carol. Now it might be debuting next week. They'll be in 3 parts. I'm not 100% sure yet. There was some footage. I'll just leave it out there. There was some footage shot today. And somebody just couldn't help themselves and had to send it to Gene so that they could see the footage. But
There's proof. It is in the works.
yes, so we will have the Blaze Christmas Carol coming up in December. It'll be in 3 parts. Of course, if you don't know the Christmas Carol story, you know it's the character Scrooge gets visited by the ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas yet to come. So we'll see what happens if it's the same format or if it's a completely different. But be on the lookout for that. All right, gang. Let's move on because we have a lot of stuff and it's already 23 minutes in, and I'm just. That's what my wife said. You talk too much. You talk too much. All right.
Yeah, that's why you have 2 podcasts
2, and I do 3
and a
sometimes.
review segment.
Yes, 3 sometimes if I get a guest.
Yeah, if you're feeling really saucy.
Yeah, if I feel saucy. No guest this week, so we're only having 2 shows.
Well,
so
excuse me, only the most esteemed guest, Steve.
Oh,
well, of
But
course.
not a celebrity guest.
yeah.
I'm as close to a celebrity as you'll ever see on this show.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
Mhm.
We did have what's his name? I can't remember the guy's name. The guy from the Wormser from Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah, Revenge of the Nerds. That's our biggest guest. I think maybe I take that back. I think the other guy, I forget his name too. David Nail was probably our biggest.
Those 2 were probably they were like the most.
Yeah, David Nail. Honestly, David Nail, when we had him on, David Nail almost got Oscar nominated for that.
Yeah, that's true. He was in that Nicolas Cage movie, right?
Yeah, he almost got an Oscar, and he had a small part, like a supporting part, and he almost got an Oscar nomination.
Okay, so I'm the biggest Canadian celebrity you'll ever get.
Oh, there you go. No, what about when we had Martin Shard on?
No.
Oh, right. Yeah,
I think Ramona would have left the show.
Yeah, Marty Short came on.
Yeah, he was so short you couldn't see him.
No. That's what he's famous for, is being short.
Exactly. All right, gang. We're moving right along. Now look, gang, let's do this first because people have been asking me, and it's about time we need to just clear the air over here. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to eat out 4 times this weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And every single time that I went eat out, somebody was always asking me that same question. You know what it is? You know what question they asked me?
They've been asking me the same thing.
Oh, what
I'm
have they
pretty
been
sure.
asking you? Yeah.
What's Travis spinning?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, they say, yo,
Yo.
what's a Travis spinning?
They said, yo.
Sorry, Gene.
I'm sorry. No, just play it.
All right. Now it's time for the question everyone's asking. What's Travis spinning? Life till now has been filled with doubt. Here I am. There you go. There's no other place to go. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, well.
Wow.
Together. Now, look, gang, if you don't know, I forgot the lyrics. It's been so long since we spun, I forgot the lyrics to that song. Teacher, please don't be such a tease. Don't give me some kind of sign, not just. I forgot the lyrics. Ba, 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 ba. Now, look, gang, if you're one of the newer viewers like Chantel or Adam, maybe you didn't see this segment, but it's a segment that we have our friend Travis Lawler come on and tell us what he's spinning. Wow. That's pretty darn good. All right. Go ahead, Travis. Take it away. It's your turn, my man. It's your turn.
Show Chat Gang, your boy Travis is back with What's Travis Spinning. This week I'm spinning part 3, The Return to Rot by Horror Section, their third long play record. And if you haven't heard of Horror Section, they play punk rock songs about horror movies. That's basically it. And it's good. They're great at it. And if you like pop punk, if you like horror movies, definitely check out this band. And this being their third long play record, they have a ton of singles. Definitely check them out. They're from the St. Louis area, as same as Clownvis. So if you like all that stuff, check them out. See you again in about a month with What's Travis Spinning.
All right. Thank you, Travis. Oh, let me put this back up there. Awesome.
Sorry.
My favorite part right here.
Yes. Thank you so much, Travis. Can't wait to see you again.
Yeah. So Travis said he's going to hit us up about every month or so,
Awesome.
which is awesome.
We really
Travis,
appreciate it.
yes, I've heard of Horror Section.
Mhm.
I love how Travis says long playing record. I love that. That is awesome. You don't hear that too much anymore. Long playing record.
Yeah, that's
No.
classic.
Yeah, that is classic. That's why Travis is a classic guy. He's a
Absolutely.
classy and he's looking good. Travis, you're looking good, my man.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, those ears just seem more perky than ever. Those ears,
Watch out, Krista.
his hair's looking good. He looks like he's just looking good, Travis. You're looking awesome. There you go, Chantel. Look, I found out Chantel likes a lot of the music I like. I was I was like surprised. I saw Chantel posting up on her story, and I'm like, I had to message her and say, wait a minute, you're a fan of I forgot who it is now. Man, now I got to go look at my messenger because I gotta mention it. Oh,
I added her on Facebook, and I see the stuff she posts. I can believe it. You're a real one. It's cool. You're cool.
Yeah, yeah. Chantel is awesome. I'm gonna put it that way. Chantel is awesome. So let me see what Chantel. The Teen Idols. I forgot all about that. Yeah, Chantel's a fan of the Teen Idols. Wow, and I was like, wait, you're a fan of the Teen Idols? And who made that squeak? Who made that squeak?
Oh, that was my house.
Oh,
they're trying to get the dog.
Oh,
down.
it wasn't Rosie.
you better be careful with that sound around here with Rosie. But Chantel,
headphones
yes, Teen Idols. Oh my goodness. I told Chantel I wanted to. I was even thinking about trying to get Heather on our show, but I never followed up on it. But Horror Section is great. If you never heard of, if you like pop punk. Now I'm scared. Now I'm thinking I hear Rosie coming around. But if you like pop punk and horror movies, yes, they are good. They have a lot of singles, but this is their long playing record, and it is fantastic. So shout out Travis. Thank you so much, my man, for letting us into your world and letting us know what you are spinning. So thank you. All right, gang. But that's not it. That's not it. Because I'm going to tell y'all what. There is somebody who watches our show. And he's been and Adam, I got your message. I got to check with my daughter. I'm going to let you know about that Christmas parade thing. And I didn't get to talk to my daughter yet. My daughter's been camping. And they had no phone. But they went camping at the place and there was no phone service. I said, man.
Wow. They really went camping, huh?
Yeah, no Wi-Fi. I said, nope, I'd be out of there. I'd be.
How was the kids faring?
Yes, I'd be. Wait,
Oh,
what?
no, that's Paris.
Oh, no, come on. I'd be out of there.
No.
Steve.
No, that's fine for me. No cell service. It's great. Perfect.
That's how the gathering is for me half the time. I don't get service, but there's plenty of things to do there.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Exactly.
Make your own fun.
Yeah.
I'm not a fun guy. I can't make my own fun.
I know, we all-
What
well-
are you gonna do?
I know you love computers and you always have, but I mean, like, all of us are old enough to have come from a time before, like, Wi-Fi,
Oh,
like,
definitely. Definitely. It doesn't mean I want to go. Look, I remember too when there's only 3 channels on your TV. I don't want to go back to those days either. Okay. I'm sorry.
fair enough.
I mean, come on now. I remember when you had to use a bathroom in a bucket too. I don't want to do that either. So come on.
All right.
Yeah, I don't remember those days.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm quite old there, Steve. You understand?
No, we're talking to Mr. Muscles here now.
Y'all never went. Y'all.
What are you talking about? You're older than I am.
Adam and Chantel could probably relate to this, but y'all never went to a camp in the back of Golden Meadow and stayed at your grandfather's camp or something where you had to go use the toilet in a bucket or something. Y'all don't understand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some camp, Yeah. So
Oh no, I used to do that bush camping. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that's when it camp though. Oh,
Thank you, Lacey. She says, what does it mean? I don't remember bucket days.
somebody
either.
is trying to log into my account.
Thank you, Lacey.
Somebody's trying to log into my Facebook account from Rangpur, Bangladesh.
India.
Well, that's not, we know for a fact that's not where you are.
No, it's not
No.
me, Facebook. It's not me.
Hello, Bob W. Facebook.
Bob W. Facebook.
Oh, somebody's trying to log into my account from Bangladesh.
Nice.
I told you I'm having trouble, put that controversial video. But anyway. Oh, yeah, Lacey's in the house. Lacey's in the house. Welcome, Lacey. Lacey. Lacey, don't you remember when we used to live in down Tarpon Heights subdivision and we had to share that community bucket in the neighborhood?
Damn, he's saying, sorry.
Oh,
He's saying, you're in a bucket with me.
I know.
Excuse me one second. I mentioned
Go
somebody.
use the bucket. You gotta go use the bucket.
LOL.
I can't let him live that down.
No.
Yeah, I think I would repress that too, Lacey. She said she had amnesia at the time.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, I remember back in the days when we used to poop in buckets. in grade school
Ah,
on the daily. If you had to go to the bathroom,
All right.
you just ask the teacher, "Can I use the bucket?" Then you go in the corner and poop.
Yes,
Thank God we progressed.
yeah, I'm so glad we've gotten past it.
yeah. I remembered having to ask the permission from the teacher to use the bucket. So, gang, again, if you're just joining us, if you want to be in on the contest to win one of these beautiful koozies to keep your beverage, whether it's an adult beverage or a soda, please just in the comments say out crawfish. Just type in crawfish, or say I want in. Yo, put me in there. I want to be in there. Lacey, every time I pass in front of your house, I think of you and I wonder, is everything quiet over there? Or is there any happenings that you've been hearing from lately?
I think about it too, and I don't even live in Louisiana.
I think about that a lot too. Yeah. Porta potty. Now the porta potties in Fouchon. I mean, it's a whole different story. I think I'd rather use the bucket.
Porta potty. What are you, fancy?
Oh, fancy that.
Yeah,
Fancy
too
that.
good for the bucket?
Oh, very good. Oh, well, Lacey, let us know if you hear anything. Please.
Better off.
Yeah. All right, gang. So again, if you want to be in the contest, just say crawfish, and we're going to be doing drawings throughout the whole thing. But right now, I'd like to, before I got distracted with buckets and other stuff. All right. Well, good. I'm so glad y'all about to do that. All right. That's going to be great. I bet you can't wait to move back into that house. Spirits or no spirits, I know you can't wait to move back in. All right. So, gang, let's see how man Adam. Now, Adam has recently joined the. There you go. Put Lacey in there for that crawfish there. That koozie. I could drop it off right at their house. That's gonna save me some postage. If Steve wins, I got to pay $450 to send it in to Canada. Lacey wins, I just stop it on the way home. I could just throw it at them. There you go. Here's one for your husband too. All right, so let's see. Did Adam is Adam? I met Adam alone a good while back. I'm gonna tell you, Adam was a worker of mine. A mighty fine worker too. He had more motivation than me. Let me tell you what. By the time I met Adam, I was old and worn out and burned out. You know, I lived a long life, you know, having to use buckets and being the TV remote control for my dad. You know, it was like. So anyway, Nate's in now, and Nate, I was flinging down that road over there, Lacey. I'm a good flinger. All right, so gang, Adam made us a video to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, I believe. Now, I did not watch it. I want to watch it all together. So, without further ado, please let's watch the video Adam made for us, and let's, like Popeye and Pals would say, let's roll. Here we go.
Dream of reaching 1,000 subscribers has finally done it. You might recognize his catchphrase.
All right, gang. All right, gang. All right, gang. All right, gang. All right, gang.
Harold Dufresne of Lockport, Louisiana, has finally reached 1,000 subscribers on the popular social media platform YouTube. Hosting a variety of segments including food reviews,
That potato salad is good.
late night talks with friends,
It's like
and interviews with special guests,
and Zach from the Wellingtons. Welcome, welcome.
the After Show Chat YouTube channel is a must-watch. We were able to interview the man behind the brand, and he could not believe he had finally reached his goal.
You know, when we first started After Show Chat, you know, about 4 years ago, you know, we were just doing it for fun. We never thought we would ever even amount to anything. But when I heard the news and I saw it, I opened up my laptop, I went on our channel, and we reached 1,000 subscribers. I was just blown away. It's like, who would have ever thought this would have happened? Who? Not me. We never thought it would happen in a million years.
We can't wait to see what Harold has in store for the future. Make sure to subscribe to After Show Chat on YouTube.
That was good.
Whoa.
Wow, really incredible.
That is great.
So dramatic, so amazing.
So amazing. Oh, Adam, where do you get that footage from? Hey, there you go. That is incredible. Thank you so much. That was great, Adam. That is right, Chantel. That was amazing. That was amazing. That was Doughboy Doom. You are 100% right. Holy fudge. That was awesome. I like some fudge. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. See now, if I'd have watched it before, I would have been a surprise. You see, so that's what I like to capture. Our raw emotions over here on After Show Chat. That was beautiful. Oh, what do we have in store for the next? I don't even know myself. I'll be honest with you. Whenever I was doing some of those scenes, like the one I'm sitting on the bench and looking like in the yard or whatever, I didn't like my angle in the back of me. I could see it looked like I was like a little bald spot or something.
That's hilarious. I didn't notice that.
Well, you don't, because I usually it don't. Sometimes if it's not done, like my hair sticks up at one part in the back, especially after I take a nap. You could see, So, but I'm not conceited, but I just had to. Hey, Tim, our friend Tim. Thank you, Tim, for the congratulations. Tim, do you want to be in the contest for the crawfish? Do you want to be in the drawing for the koozie? Because I know Tim is a koozie. I know Tim might want a cool, have a cool beverage every once in a while and use the After Show Chat official koozie right here.
Type the
Let
word
us know,
crawfish.
Tim. Just say, type the word crawfish, Tim, if you want in.
Or say,
Then Tim,
please, I really, really want to be added to this giveaway.
yeah, or just say, you better put me in.
Or just
But
say
anyway,
anything.
yeah, say anything.
Yeah.
Just say anything. Yeah.
You could just say anything. All
Not
right.
fussy.
So gang, thank you, Adam. That was magnificent.
Yes.
All right. Is Ramona? Would Ramona be ready?
She is here.
I'm coming around.
Oh,
All right, there you
great.
go. Tim's
Nice.
in. Tim is in. Now, Tim, if you join me on Tuesday night, you can have this is for the After Show Chat koozie. Join in on Tuesday night and you can have a chance to win the Food Chat koozie.
Ooh.
Two HD gift. HD does things
Or-
right. Go ahead, Steve.
You could win twice.
You
You
could
never know.
win twice.
You could win twice. You never know.
You never know. I have a feeling a lot of people might win twice. So you never know.
There's a lot of koozies.
HD. If history is any indication of anything, I don't like to leave anybody hanging, if you get my drift. So you may be surprised. But anyway, and this time they're pre-made. So gang, if I still owe you that act shirt, they're coming, okay? But this time there's no excuse. They're already made. So there's no excuse to be waiting, and I can't say, well, give me time. I'm gonna be making them. All right, gang. Shall we go into movie club? Is Ramona ready?
Yeah, you ready?
I'm here.
Okay.
All right. So, gang, let me make sure we got our theme song for this. Now, this may get ugly. I'm just warning, okay? It may get ugly in here. Let's just say. We don't know what everybody's opinion is going to be on this movie, but I don't see it. Let me load up after show chat.
I didn't delete it. I don't think it was in there.
I don't think it was in there either. I probably should just play it and not load it up. But let me see if I can hurry up and do it. All right. So, gang, what we're going to be talking about tonight is the 2020 movie Bill and Ted Face the Music. It is, and look at Ramona's ready. Ramona is ready.
We are ready.
I'm ready. Ooh, thank you. That's better.
Watch the movie, and let's do this while this is loading up because I just can't help myself.
Bum-a-dee-dum-bum-de-be-bam-de-bo. He-got-scoots-got-ski-dum-de-boo. Skilly-doo-da-da-bum-de-be-bam-de-bum. Ree-pop-a-dee-da-da-da-dum-de-be. Skilly-dee-dee-dum-de-be-bam-de-bum. Ah-doo-dis-bum-de-be-bam-de-bo. Skeet-and-scat-and skilly-dee-dee-dum-de. Skidda-ba-da-da-dee-da-do.
Well,
Love that Popeye actually says skittling, scattling, no.
it's really fun. And I really want to thank you because I always kind of just like knew what it was. But this has been a 20-year long story almost. And you're the first one who had this much enthusiasm and who really like showed me really what you showed me the source material right away. Familiar with it. Said, I know this is my wheelhouse. Like,
This is, and it's been in my head, and it'll be in our head forever because this clip is not going away. So the Popeye Skeeter song, whatever it's called, Skiddy Doo, is not going away.
Popeye scatting, yeah.
Popeye Scat. All right, but gang, here we go.
There's a real cool club on the other side of town where the real cool kids go to sit around and talk bad about the other kids. Yeah, it's a real cool club and you're not part of it. There's Billy, Pickles, and Patty Cakes too, and Cubby's making mean jokes about you. Ha you little twin. Yeah, it's a real cool club and you're not part of it.
Now, it's time for the club that everybody wants to be a part of, the After Show Chat Movie Club.
Oh, the trailer, okay.
A month ago, you played in Barstow, California for 40 people, most of whom were there for $2 taco night. Bill and Ted, what have you got to say for yourselves?
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.
You were supposed to unite the world and save reality as we know it.
Bill, we've spent our whole life trying to write the song that will unite the world. Why can't we just go to the future when we have written it? Whoa! Take it from ourselves. But isn't that stealing? Is that stealing? If we're stealing it from ourselves, dude.
All right, so there we go. We got a little glimpse of the trailer for it right there. Bill and Ted Face the Music. All right, so gang, on After Show Chat, hey, Sean is in the house, my friend Sean. Just a quick mention. Sean, if you would like to be in for the koozie, please just type in the word crawfish at your leisure, and I will put you in the drawing for the After Show Chat official koozie so you can drink your delicious beverage of your choice while you're DJing and show off your koozie to the club while you're DJing over there, wherever you're DJing at. There you go.
Wow. You just want free advertisement.
I know.
I mean, that don't hurt. I mean, can you imagine DJ Sean drinking a nice beverage?
I know, that's like number one. Yeah.
And he shout
You'd
out.
be like, whoa, I gotta check this out.
Yeah, I gotta check out these
Like
people.
free advertising.
All right, so gang, there you go.
Oh, I
Sean's
got
in.
him there.
Crawfish.
He's in.
There you
He's
go.
in.
There you go. There you go. Crawfish is in. Sean's in. DJ Sean is in the house. DJ Sean. DJ Sean.
I'm rated as
watch
DJ
you.
Sean.
I'm
I
gonna
want
go
you to
watch
know
you
that.
one night. Especially if you're ever playing at the Daiquiri Run. I'm gonna go check you out. All right, gang. So, gang, Bill and Ted Face the Music. So let's talk a little bit about Bill and Ted Face the Music. And I'll give you a little synopsis real quick. Bill and Ted. Now, contrary to the 20 whatever movie it was, Bill and Ted's Part 2, supposedly they already wrote the greatest song that united the world at the end of that song. But I've come to find out it really wasn't the song that united the world in that song, in that movie. So we find out they really didn't write yet the song that's going to unite the world in harmony or peace or whatever it's going to be. So they get pulled back in and have to save the world again by writing this most excellent song. The song this song must be something else that is going to unite the world. I mean, I've heard the Butt doing the Butt, and that song didn't reunite the world or anything, you know. So I don't know. If the Butt don't unite the world, how in the world?
I know.
In this day and age, too, how is one song gonna? But anyway, that's besides the point. So they got to write this song to unite the world. So they go, well, they say, well, we wrote it. Let's just go in the future and steal it from ourselves. Let's go into the future when we wrote this beautiful song and just steal it from ourselves. Good thinking to me. That's logical to me.
Clever idea.
Yeah, makes sense. Let's just go in the. So they go in the future. They meet up with some future versions of themselves, and we'll talk about all this. But just give you a quick synopsis. And they go and they run into hijinks, and then their daughters also run into hijinks. And the ending, we're not going to spoil anything if you didn't see it yet, but the ending ends up supposedly saving the world. But anyway, let's start off.
We're not going to spoil anything if you didn't see it yet.
Well, come on. I'm not going to spoil anything. But at the end, they don't write the song, and the whole world is destroyed, and that's the end of the movie.
Right, and actually we're in hell right now.
I know.
I'm sorry. All right. Steve, we're going to go a little round table right here. Before we discuss finer points of the movies, I just like to get the general vibe of what everybody's feeling. Steve, what's your, and you don't have to go into details of the whole movie or nothing, but what was your feelings about the movie? What did you think of it? And what would be, well, we'll ask for final grades after, but how did you feel about the movie?
Okay, you know when a band who hasn't been together for a long time decides to hit the road together and it just doesn't really work because they're so far removed from the original band stuff that they don't know how to perform together anymore. It's kind of like that, in my opinion. You know, it was kind of watching. You remember this, Harold? Remember when the Monkees got back together in the 80s?
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
And it sucked. Kind of the same. You know, kind of the same.
Yeah,
kind of. I could be wrong.
Okay. So you feel like it Lacey, in case you didn't know, we graduated with a lot of people that still are kind of in the 1985 mode, if you know what I mean, Lacey. There's a few of our graduates from our graduating class are still in that mode.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys came across plenty of
that are still
pooping in buckets, if you know.
Yeah,
what
well, still characters, all right.
But, you know, she makes a good point though, because if they're truly that dumb, they would have set themselves on fire years ago. You know what I mean? It's just, you know,
I'm still 23 in my mind. I'm 19, so there you go. I still act like it. Yeah, you're right. If they'd be that stupid, how could they? Look, gang, I'm going to tell you, and Steve, I'm going to give you my thoughts too in 1 second. But they can't be that dumb. I mean, they have a pretty nice house there. Of course, it was because of
They
according to
did.
them, their wives were working or whatever. But still, I mean, they still lived in pretty
Oh yeah,
nice.
they still did. Yeah, absolutely. But I think that was more because of their
They figured it
wives.
out. somehow.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
of
and
course.
they had success
Yes,
with
for sure.
Wild Stallions before the fall. I'm sure they banked a few bucks out of it. You know.
Yeah, but those two doofuses probably blew that. They're probably somebody scammed them out of their money. I mean, well, maybe their wives took care of the money. All right, maybe I'm thinking too deep into this, but maybe.
Yeah, I know we're getting way
I know.
too far. We were thinking about it way more than the people who wrote it.
Yeah. Hey, Adam, no problem.
Complaints.
Adam, if you win, I will let you know. I will let you know. I'll reach out to you.
Thank you for
Don't
your
worry.
video. Great
Yes, thank you
editing.
so much, Adam. He has work in the morning. I couldn't understand that. Now, Gene, I know you did not care for it. Would you like to give your little thoughts or real fast?
Yeah, I will, and I won't go too crazy about it, but yeah, I definitely I found nothing likable about these characters as old ass men, and you are and I'd say I'll try not, because again I have a lot of thoughts about it.
Yeah,
you know,
we're gonna go through the details. We're gonna go through the details.
But yeah,
network.
I think the thing that made Ramona, one of the things we agreed on that was that on paper the plot is really clever and there's a lot of really good parts, but then in execution they just didn't do it well, in my opinion. And there was a lot of stuff they really tried to cram a lot in. And I think it probably, I don't usually ever think something needs to be longer, but I think they probably they needed to let it breathe a little bit.
And
but again, I definitely agree with Steve. I definitely agree. It felt clunky. It just didn't feel. There was some jokes that hit for me, but for the most part, it wasn't. And the kids, the characters of the kids were really they were not good. Not
all right. Let's save that thought. Let's save that thought about those kids. Let's save the thought about the kids. Yes. Let's save the thought on those kids. Let's save the thought on those kids, because no matter what our feelings or my feeling is, I got my thoughts about these.
Okay, that's the one thing.
Let's save these thoughts on this kid.
All right.
So it really didn't strike you as such. It was just a jumble.
I did not. I what I said to Harold was I wish that I would have rather watched Bingo again.
I don't think I go that far, but anyway.
That's how I felt when I finished it.
All right.
Hang on 1 second.
Put Duck in that drawing for me. Duck, you want to be in the drawing, I'm sure, for this beautiful after show jacuzzi, which I'll deliver to you personally at the show that you're having in December. All right. So, Gene, it was a jumbled mess to you. It just did it strike. We'll talk about the finer details.
I didn't like it, and again, as I said, I have trouble with modern movies. It really the whole thing looked like a car commercial. I don't know, maybe it was the way it was shot, and there was a lot of product placement in it, which that's typical for movies now.
Yeah, that's
and my final thing too is that I could really tell it came out in 2020, and that it was written for a future that doesn't exist. It was written for COVID not happening. It was oh, it's weird. It wasn't implicit, but you just know it's weird,
Yeah. And you could tell it was 2020 with all the weird with the fonts they use. I could just tell those were
there was fonts. A lot of stuff stylistically that you're oh, weird, and it's it looks funny in 2025, and it's
it does. And that was only 5 years ago.
I know.
Only 5 years ago.
I know. It's crazy how much stuff has changed, and even before that. But it's true. You can tell. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, Ramona.
You know what?
Oh, go ahead, Steve. Go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what kind of burned me too is seeing George Carlin as a hologram, when he came out of the phone booth.
Yeah.
The guy's gone. Just
Yeah,
they're just trying to cash in on someone who's already gone, and it just that really turned me.
Yeah. Ramona, what's your?
She got choked by George Clooney.
So just your we're gonna go in a lot of more details in 1 second, but just your general thoughts right at the beginning. What you thought of the movie?
Similar. I think I had a little more goodwill because I liked the other movies when I was a kid, but it was really that was the best I could say. It's it really felt it was a lot of good ideas and poor execution. It was a lot of like really cute ideas, and they should have like stayed in the writer's room a little longer
Yeah.
and figured it out a little better. And they had too much going on. And that's the problem is like, and I don't want to get too much into it, but like they had the storyline with them, the storyline with the kids going on at the same time. They probably should have just dropped the one with them and had them just go to hell earlier and have it focus more on the kids. But also the storylines with them going to the future was like the funniest stuff. So it was
That's
like
true, yeah.
it was so weird how everything was should have been good on paper, but it just didn't hit right. I don't know.
Yeah.
something about it.
Yeah. All right.
But of course there was cute stuff. There was a few times when I giggled and said cute or whatever,
Yeah, for sure. Okay. That's a good thought. That's a good thought. All right. My thoughts. I agree with Ramona. It should have been two different. It really, they need to drop.
Yeah.
They had to
Yeah.
drop. They should have dropped a plot line.
Yes.
I watched it 3 times. I watched it when it first came out. When it first came out, I watched it.
Fair enough.
Then I watched it about 3 weeks ago. Then I watched it again Friday night just so I could,
Oh, okay.
do it. And the scenes I fast forwarded through were of the kids. Okay.
Yeah,
That-
I mean, really, what a throwaway with that.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's my thoughts. I like the movie probably more than you guys, but let's start off with the kids. Let's get into the detail. Those kids annoyed the crap out of me. Those kids had no personality. Those kids had no. I did not want to see them on the screen.
It was crazy how nothing they were. Like,
I know.
They were
gave them no
horrible.
character.
They were just
Yeah.
doing Bill and Ted impressions.
Mhm.
Oh, and a bad one.
Mhm.
And a
Yeah,
bad
bad
one. Oh my goodness! I don't know where they found those two.
I think it might have almost been like on purpose, like.
Oh,
Well, and yeah, I think that they were trying to make them look like or act like slackerish, like Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had no very little personality there.
yeah, Duck. I liked it too, Paul. Duck. I liked it too.
Yeah,
I liked
he
it.
definitely liked it. Yeah,
I liked it. I just found
Mhm.
those. Now, the first time I ever saw it, I could handle them. But after the third time, I was I was watching the movie just separate. I was just fast forwarding their parts,
Mhm.
and I was just watching the Bill and Ted parts. That's all I was watching because those two, I did not like.
Well,
it.
and
Steve-
beyond them, I found I know it's always like tongue in cheek, the like impersonators or whatever, but I
Oh.
found that the people doing the historical figures or whatever were like a little rough. But
me
again,
too.
like I think that it's
me
just like
too. Me too.
I don't know, like there was
I
something
fast forward
unique
through
about the
them
first
too.
2 movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I know, but
I
and
did. I like
also
Kid
that was
Cudi.
good.
I
Here's
think
the-
Kid
here's
Cudi.
the
I
part
like
I
that.
don't
He
get.
was
Cudi was
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Steve.
Okay, so they go throughout history to pick up all these famous musicians, right? Now, how is that lady from Mongolia, the one that was in the big yurt playing her primitive drum set? They
Yes.
give her a modern Yamaha setup, and
Yes.
you'll figure it out. It shouldn't be a problem.
And she just starts like
know,
I
yeah.
know, it's
Well,
just,
Oh yeah,
uh,
she just
regular,
picks it up
like,
right away.
Well, and like how
that's been like that for all those movies. A lot of that stuff don't make sense.
And I don't know if you've noticed this in that movie as well, but you ever notice like that blue column of light that goes into space for no reason? It was in that one too. It's like, what is they pointing it at? Where's it going?
You're like, what's the point of
Like,
this?
why is it necessary?
I did not like the the characters of the musicians either. I did not like them. I
No.
did not find
That whole thing, it's
Oh.
like I really I like what they were trying to do, but yeah, they needed to pick
Well,
one plot line.
They need
kind of
the
thing.
guy playing Louis Armstrong really bugged the heck out
I
of me.
know. I was like, this doesn't feel like Louis Armstrong.
No, he did
No.
not. No.
He didn't look like and I mean, I don't know.
I said
I'm
to
sure
Ramona,
maybe it
I
looks
was
like him when he
like,
was real young.
I was
man.
like, it really like reminded me of like an educational video I would have seen like at school. That part, which is, I'm like, I
I
guess the
know,
original
yeah.
Bill and Ted kind of too, but like it was more unique. I don't know. They didn't. There was
Yeah.
nothing funny, and also another thing Ramona had said, which was like, no one was like reacting to the fact that all these random historical figures were
I
everywhere.
know.
I know.
No
It-
one
it's
was-
like
Where
it's
like
like
that was part of the fun of Bill and Ted at the end of the first one, you know, when they're all at the mall, you know,
Uh-huh.
like and stuff. Where it's
Yeah,
like
and they're like,
it's like
causing
they're at a place and
chaos.
it's funny.
Yeah,
Where like
yeah.
there it's too much and no
Yeah,
reaction.
fish out of water, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah. So that whole storyline right there was just to me was just trash. That was just let's get rid of it. You know, I guess they had to have an excuse to gather up the musicians and everything. I really didn't want to watch it, but you know what? They had to have it. It's not my favorite part.
Yeah.
In
Well,
that.
like
Now,
again, like it made sense and it was cute, but maybe if they would have worked on it a little more and tweaked it
Yeah.
around a little bit, they could have made it work
yeah,
a little better.
and a little bit better actors
Yeah.
doing
That's
doing
the
that.
thing. I'm
role
not
for it.
like saying it's bad,
Yeah.
but there was just like some stuff that I thought could have
Yeah.
been fleshed out more.
Yeah.
And just one more thing. Why didn't anyone tell Jimi Hendrix, like, if you're not careful, you're going to die in a couple years?
I know, like,
They like Loki.
I know.
No one
And-
tipped him off at all. No one gave him, hey, Jimmy, you know. No,
and
nothing.
After
And
it
he
was
was
all over,
normal.
like, bye.
And he was just normal. I mean, I didn't see him getting high one time in this movie. I mean,
He was
if
very
know.
coherent.
You know
Although
what? Once they came from the future, it snapped him into.
I know he's
business
like,
mode.
damn, I
Yeah.
gotta focus here.
it scared him,
Oh, right.
it scared him straight. That was it.
Yeah.
I know. Why did it say?
That's right. He was
Hey,
scared straight.
Yeah, yo, dude, lay off the stuff. You're gonna die when you're 27, whatever. You know,
I know.
Yeah.
give you a little
No,
warning. You know,
no one
but
bothered.
no, just let them. They just let him be. They let him play the guitar. That was it. Now let's go to
Thanks
Bill
for
and
the
Ted.
guitar solo, buddy.
Have a nice life.
I know. See ya.
Death was like, see you next year.
I know. I love that.
You can
That
be
was
in my
fun.
new bass player. I need a new guitar player. See you next year, Jimmy. So let's talk about Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted, to me, that was the best storyline. I loved them when they went in the future. I loved them
It was
going to see
funny.
them future selves. I
Their
love
future
that.
selves are
That
both
was
funny.
like that. I found myself smiling at that some of those scenes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I loved it. I
They
love
were
seeing
funny.
them try to trick the other Bill and Teds. I'm trying
Yeah.
to shoot, you know, and I love to see them just degenerate. You see Keanu Reeves just with the big beer belly.
I know when he pulled the belly out, that really, and I do. There's part of me, I thought it was really clever. I like the whole going forward thing and how they're like anticipating. You know, it's like really because that was one of my favorite gags that they do in this. I think that's really clever.
Yeah.
But I don't think, my opinion, that as characters, I don't think they would ever become scumbags like that. I don't think-
Of course not. Of
you know,
course
where I'm
not.
like,
Yeah.
don't make them yucky drink
I know.
guys.
Of
I don't
course
believe
not.
that. But I
Of-
know that that's
yeah.
part of the joke too, is that
Yeah.
they're like not supposed to be. I'm
Yeah.
like, you know, I feel like they're too wholesome to have made them that way. But
Yeah.
it was still, I thought it was enjoyable enough. Like
Yeah,
that was still
I
okay,
agree
you
with
know?
you 100%. It was
Yeah.
all right. Well, thank you, Nanya. And I can't. Harold Kumar go to space. I think I'll skip
Ooh, there you go.
that. But anyway,
You know, now speaking of space movies, that was what they were supposed to do, another ICP movie called Big Money Thrusters, and in space.
I agree with you, Gene. They were too scumbag, but it was funny. It was
No, it was
It was
funny.
funny.
And like if you suspend the disbelief of the characters,
Yeah.
that was fine. And that's why I'm like, that was all right. I'm like, to me, that's not a
Maybe
big
they
enough
did.
critique
I mean,
that
they
I'm mad
lost their
about it.
wives. They lost their wives, and maybe they did fall off the deep end. I don't know. You know, we
No,
don't
it's
know
true.
why.
But to me, I feel like a fundamental part of those characters is that they're like good-naturedly bumbling.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. They would have tried to kill their. They would come up with a different scheme to try to do stuff. You know, they
Yeah,
wouldn't just,
yeah.
be scamming and doing that. Now, and then of course, whenever the Bill and Ted in the old folks home about to pass away when they were real old was that was a good scene too. I like the scenes when they jumped in the future.
I
you
wish
know?
that they would have did a guitar noise. when
Yeah,
they were old folks in the bed. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that part of the movie. I like that part a lot more. Steve, I agree. Like whenever the and look, I mean, again, I'm not gonna because it's a Bill and Ted movie, but how did they know to go in that phone booth and start using that phone booth, the old time phone booth, and start?
Well, that made sense to me because they actually know how to use that one.
Yeah, but the egg when they just went in there was
That's the
other
thing.
things
There
with
was
the
stuff like
newer
that,
stuff
too.
that like I'm like you just knew that was that's what you said, right?
This was the thing that killed me. This was one of my biggest things I hated because there's a way. This is what should have happened when Rufus's daughter came down. The egg comes down. They see the egg and they're like, "Oh no." Maybe they're not totally oh no because they're like travel through time. They know weird stuff happens, but they never seen the egg before.
Right.
And she comes out and says, "Dudes, we gotta talk," or something like that, right? No, these two dumbasses look right out the window, and as soon as she comes out, and they go, "It's Rufus's daughter, dude." I was like, "No, this is ridiculous. You would not know that. Like, why would you know that?" Like, that's what I didn't like. I was like, they could have, finessed the. They could have finessed it a little bit, get a little more attention to detail there.
You will see Harold Dufresne go to White Castle. That's gonna be my next video there.
You're right. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then they go. I mean, that was all good, and
she was great, and that was great. They were good with her, but little stuff like that.
And you know what else was kind of weird? Like, I guess the future selves of the wives came and get like that. They made no sense to me. Like,
and
why?
they never
said
expanded. They
anything.
never said nothing else about the net. First of all, extra thing that didn't need to exist in this movie,
I know,
and they never talked about it. And they never really. The old wives
scenes.
never made a.
They
I
must
wonder
have,
if
they must have cut out some scenes.
Yeah,
with the
there
old
must be
wives.
because that's what I saw. I'm like,
Oh,
there
yeah.
needed to be more. I never asked for more, but there needed to be more exposition. In
Yeah, because the old wives just showed up in the egg. I was like, what in the world? Who are these people? And all of a sudden they knew, oh, that's how old. What? How you? What's going on here? But anyway, I mean, you got to suspend disbelief. Now let's talk about.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Ramona. Before
I wanted to point out this the bad omen early on when I saw the marriage counselor was also the bad guy from Good Burger 2. I said, "Oh no!"
that girl is in everything. That I don't know what her name is, but she's in a lot of
she
movies.
is in everything. Yeah,
I know she's funny. Honestly,
she was
It's
in
not her fault. She gets a
she was in
paycheck for
Eastbound and Down with Kenny Powell.
Oh, that makes total sense. Yeah, she's like good in that. I've seen her with those actors before. Yeah,
Is she in Kenny Powers? Is she?
I don't know. I didn't watch that
watch
many
that.
seasons of that. Yeah,
I'm not sure. She was in a lot of stuff though.
I saw her. She did a series. I think it was only one season though.
Yeah, she did a series too.
It was on like HBO or something, and she played an adult who needed a babysitter because she was such an idiot. Like she would just get up all day, so she needed a minder. But it was
my
really
goodness.
fun.
she was just a good
she's a good actor. I mean, she's good. I
she's
like
good
her.
at like playing like
really good.
very like strong characters.
Yeah.
I feel, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, I want to talk about something I loved. Okay. I loved the character of Dennis, the assassin.
Oh, I know the doofy,
the neurotic,
the doofy robot.
The robot.
My only gripe with that character is that I wish they would have made him a little more obviously doofy earlier because I like didn't like that thing. I was like, what is this? And I you could see that he was like related to the Grim Reaper, or Death, whatever.
Yeah,
like you could tell
like
with the makeup like that there was gonna be a connection there, but like it was still I was like Well, and again, I was kind of grumpy by like halfway through the movie, so I was like, all right, this stupid angry character that looks dumb, and then he was silly, and I was like, oh, all right, and then he was really likable.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Because he killed the wrong people, and his circuits just overloaded, and it just made him neurotic.
No, that's true. You're right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah,
but still, you know, but I'm still mad about it on my own part.
He just his circuits. He was like, you could see him killed, wrong.
Yeah, no, it's true. I thought he was just like having trouble. I didn't realize he totally like fried out.
Yeah, he just fried himself out and became neurotic. And I love that dude. My name is Dennis. Dennis.
Yeah, he is. Paul said he's the best part of the movie.
I think so too. Steve, did you like that robot assassin dude? Or
yeah, I kind of liked him at the end where Death was telling him, "Look, man, how about you go dance over there and we'll play the music." He's like, "Okay." That was funny.
Yeah, that was
and I like doing that they named him after the girl's ex-husband or something. That was good. And then I'm gonna say, I know he's been in the movie before, but my favorite character besides all that is always Death.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, he is my favorite character.
The stuff where they're like arguing with him is really that was funny. That was good. That was like the stuff in hell. That was actually really
he's a great. Well, you know, you don't want a 20-minute solo. Well, I was in the groove.
He was awesome. He was like the crowd given the most effort of anyone in that movie.
Nobody wants a 20-minute solo. Nobody wanted a 20-minute solo, Death. But I was in the groove.
20-minute bass solo.
Yeah, there's 20-minute bass solo. And his solo albums. Oh, it's just great. Death always is. Death, talk to the hand. Talk to the hand. Oh, now what is this? Now you got the restraining order. Now you want to talk to Death. Now you want to.
Is this too close? Am I too close?
Is this too close? Is this too close? Death is always the best. I mean, Death is the movie. I mean, Death is he was the best part in part 2, and he's the best part. Just about to me personally, I just love that character. I would not want him to make a spin-off series of Death, of course. That would be too much overload, you know. But that actor, and I forget what his name. It's William Sadler, I believe, and he is just fantastic. And I'm glad he got to be in it again, because he was great in there. And it makes sense. At the end of Bill and Ted 2, you see like the headlines of everything they were doing, and you see Death went on his own, and you know, he broke apart the band and everything else. So Death was fantastic. Death is fantastic. So gang, overall, look, I'll go first. Anything else anybody want to bring up before we just wrap it all up? Because I think we covered everything.
No, I don't think so.
Now, gang, that song at the end. How in the world that song to bring the
I can't even remember it now. It sounded.
Fun.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, it sounded like. Yeah, it just sounded like an early 2010s like inspirational music song. It almost sounded like a worship song. Like
no, it was horrible. But and
well, and especially compared to that epic God Gave Rock and Roll to You at the end of the second one.
Oh, that's what I thought, Ramona. That's what I thought. Yeah. God gave rock and roll to you. That song right there, I can see unite.
Yeah.
That song could unite the world, not this crap they were playing. And of course, and to wrap it all up, and I'm going to give you a spoiler. If you didn't see it, shame on you. I gave you a warning. But of course, the daughters have to say it's all this time. It's Theodore and Preston, and that's their daughter's name. It was them who wrote the song that saved the world, and it wasn't Bill and Ted. It was Preston.
Yeah, it was the kids. Yeah,
it was the kids.
Played on it, but they were fierce too because they like started it all on sequencers. I was like, all right, girl.
Yeah, I just can't buy into that. Like Steve said, this person from from who knows what year.
No,
All of a
absolutely.
sudden, it's getting into the beat and playing modern instruments to the beat of this song. Like they would have never heard this kind of music before. All they heard was drums and
No.
how. Come on. Even Louis Armstrong. First off, their mind would have been blown. What is this I'm hearing? Whoa, what's this?
Yeah. Once you start trying to scratch that layer of continuity, it's a little tough.
Yeah,
with
of course
Bill and
it
Ted
is.
movie.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Because you're talking about those drums, but what about all the traffic lights and stuff for that poor?
Oh, I know. Just
Exactly.
The whole concept. Now,
Well, that's
look,
what, like I was like watching there, like talking to Louis Armstrong, showing the iPhone video of Jimi Hendrix. I'm like, what is the get out of here? She's holding a bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Get out of here.
I know. I'd be like, what is this future devil?
I know. He looks at it for like 1 second. I'm like,
yeah.
this is nuts.
All of a sudden, you're seeing this stuff. And look, I'm gonna make another mention. It was nice to see some original characters like the cop from the first one.
Mm-hmm.
The dad, the cop.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice to see him and the lady who.
Oh, and I love. Can I say I love how Deacon married Missy.
Yeah, exactly. I like to see those characters come back.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense, and whenever they're playing the music at the wedding, there's gonna be the new song. That was all some good part. So
they're playing all bagpipes and stuff.
Yeah. It seemed like the dad would believe him now. I mean, they saw stuff. They saw the girls come from. Now I don't understand why they still don't believe Bill and Ted. I guess
No, he did. He said he believed them, didn't he?
Yeah, at the end.
After he saw it.
But even after the first two movies.
No, you're right.
So
he really had to see it to believe it.
Yeah. So let's all wrap it up. And if you don't want to have any final thoughts after, but I'll go first. I think I liked it more than some of y'all. It wasn't the perfect movie. I would like to see now they're talking about making another sequel. If it's a sequel's about the daughters, I'm out. I ain't going to watch the sequel about the daughters, doing something. I will not go. I will not take my time out to do that. It was something with Bill and Ted, maybe. I'll watch it again just to complete the whole series. I'm a completist. I gotta watch it all. But it's a trend that I see in Ghostbusters. They did the same thing as the People's Kids. I really don't like that trend too much.
I think if you can do it well, make them have a good character that's actually like independent and like a little different. And the actors are good and it's written well, maybe. But this was like the worst way to do it possible.
No. I don't know who those two are. I don't even want to look them up. But anyway.
But I feel like I recognize the one, but like I don't know. I don't watch it. This is not helping me watch stuff.
I know.
No, I don't want to watch that. I would give it on the after show chat scale, the grade scale. I would give it a C+.
Wow.
C+.
That's lower than I expected from you.
Well, I would have gave it better the first time, but the third time I watched it, and I realized how weak that story was with this.
It's a really through line there. Yeah,
it's a little bit better than average. I mean, there was a lot of stuff I liked, but it wasn't enough to carry me through the whole movie. And I mean, I'll stand by my C+. All right, Steve.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a D+. And the only reason I'm giving it a D+ is because of the couple funny things in the movie, right? Especially with Death and the killer robot. That should actually be a movie.
Oh, that would be a great buddy movie.
That kind of stuff should actually have. The kids, I hated the kids. I couldn't stand them. It was like they watched the first two Bill and Ted movies and they had a vague idea of what characters were, and they kind of lost what they were supposed to be doing, right? They sucked as characters. And then things like at the end where they threw Mozart on a synthesizer.
Yes.
Right? He's only ever played harpsichord or piano forte or things along those lines. Yeah, play the most complicated keyboard you can find. You'll be fine.
And Steve knows about pianos. Steve knows about piano.
Except for the fact that I'm tone deaf, I know all about. And I just, and the thing is like it's such a sequel from the 2 first movies, right? To me that seems like it's just they're going through the motions to make money, which is fine.
Yes.
If that's what you want to do, but don't try and dress it up like it's the long-awaited sequel that we never asked for.
Yeah, I wasn't asking for a sequel. I mean, honestly, I wasn't really asking for a sequel.
No, I was never looking for that.
Yeah,
No.
It was good the way it ended. In
So yeah, that's my opinion.
Okay, D+. All right, Gene, I'm going to come to you. Let me go grab me a beer because I might need this to calm my nerves on to hear your score. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I won't get that 90 minutes back. That's for sure.
No, never.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And I feel particularly critical towards like nostalgia products like this, like where it's just like already I'm rolling my eyes, and I'm really gonna hate the movie.
All right, Gene,
Dude,
your turn.
I can't.
Whenever you're ready.
I would say that I give it a D, no plus.
Okay.
It's not an F. I mean, like it's not the worst movie I've ever seen, but I knew 9 minutes into it that I hated it. So
Yeah.
I already knew. It was like I looked and was like, oh no, we're only 10 minutes into this. So, but again, like the kids and that storyline really put me off quickly. Just like the style of it was just like not stylish at all. Like it didn't, I don't know, like none of the things that are appealing about the old movies was there for me. And also those characters just should have been left back in the day. We didn't need the type of irresponsible people who act like that now are the ones ruining everything. So I'm like, come on, Bill and Ted, like I want to like you. I don't let me leave you in the past.
And I know to a lot of people that didn't grow up and still act like.
And it's just like there's different places for everyone, but man, it's what about 2 man children? I mean, really, like really.
Yeah.
So, but it's Bill and Ted, like it is what it is, and I think that it's an interesting time capsule of a movie made again, like clearly made before COVID happened, like or whatever, like was written before COVID, and like I am always interested in that from like a cultural perspective, but yeah, I don't know. I suck at watching movies already, and this is not it's not helping the case there for movies.
Yeah, and it was a TV movie. It was made for one of the streaming services.
Yeah, but like I don't think it came out in August of 2020. Yeah. Like I don't
know. It
know.
Came out in 2020, right? But it wasn't a box off. It wasn't like
I'm curious if it would have came out a different year, like like a year earlier, or whatever. Like if it, but I know it's all different, and that is definitely important to note that it that's what I said to Ramona. I'm like, there's such a crossover now between movies and TV that it kind of felt like I was watching a TV show.
Yeah, it was made
a little bit with the way I was shot, which is fine. I'm just a curmudgeon. I watch YouTube mostly. Like I'm the worst when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah.
But there was even stuff. There was fun stuff. There was stuff that made me laugh. And then when they were old, and that whole storyline was pretty good.
Yeah. I think we're gonna come to Ramona to wrap it all up. But I think we all have the same feelings. I mean, we like certain aspects of it, and we seem like the same aspects of it. It was just some things just wasn't for us, like that other, the plot. All right, Ramona, you're gonna get the last word on Bill and Ted Face the Music.
It's just the same thing over again. It was good. I wish it was better.
Me too.
That's all. So I'd probably give it a C because I want to be nice.
That's good. And that makes sense. Me and Ramona, I mean, I grew up with Bill and Ted. I was young whenever the Bill and Ted came out. So I feel I like these characters. Of course, it's fun to see them in situations of them trying to face today's stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. A lot of the callbacks were the best stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep. There's my friend Gina. Gina, do you want to be put in the drawing because we're about to do the drawing? Do you want to be put in the drawing, Gina? This is my friend Gina I graduated with. Gina, do you want to be put in the drawing for the koozie? Just say yes or no, and we'll put you in. I have a feeling you just put Gina in, if you don't mind.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm more than
Yes.
Yes.
See, I
awesome.
know Gina. I know Gina.
All right.
All right. So,
Gina.
gang, yep, to wrap it all up, I mean, we were almost all knowing the same. I liked it a little bit better than you. I gave it a C.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much same page.
Yeah, Ramona C. Me and Ramona probably had about the same.
Yeah.
Well, and at least we all kind of agree on most of it and like can see each other's perspective. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. And some
Mhm.
people hate it, related to it more, but everybody agreed those two daughters of theirs need to.
Yeah, those
I
characters could use some
know.
work if they want to
I know,
include
well,
them.
and you know what? I think I give them more charity than anyone else, but where to me, I didn't think that they were so horrible, but I just thought that there was too much going on and it was too clunky.
Yeah,
And also, I think the characterization, it could have been cute with them being like them, but I think it would have been funnier or maybe flowed better if they were just like talked normal.
yeah,
Yeah, it was just
And weren't
yeah,
like-
it wasn't like you said. It's like they watched the first two movies. of
yeah,
it.
and they just it was a bad. To me, it was like a skit that it was just too bad. They were trying to do a bad impersonation of Bill and Ted. To me.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was really bad. And thank goodness that the movie was that they joined Bill and Ted in their travels. Oh my good! If I had to put up with those two with Bill
I
and
know
Ted,
for any longer. Yeah.
Oh my
Awful,
goodness!
Yeah.
That would have been it.
It was really like cringeworthy. It really was like
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're all on the same page. Man, it feels like South Lafourche over here. Look at this. I got Gina. I got Lacey from my graduating class. I got Chantel from South
Gang all
Lafourche.
here.
No, we got the whole gang over here. We have our South Lafourche reunion over here, the 80s reunion over here. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? When we started with 10 subscribers, I'd be having a South Lafourche reunion over here. Wow. You need a few more people. All right. So, Gene, how many people do we have on our list?
A lot.
Oh,
16.
Wow. Okay. Ooh, 3 people is gonna miss out. Oh.
Sucks.
All right, gang. That sucks to be them. Steve, you better watch your mouth. It might be you. Steve's all high and mighty over there. It might be Steve over there. I know. You know how those Canadians are, eh? You have to watch
they're so arrogant.
Oh, I know. I watch Bob and Doug McKenzie. I know how y'all are.
Oh my god.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the secret about us, and I'm gonna let you guys in on this finally. Okay.
Okay.
We're not
Here's the
really
secret.
polite. We're not polite at all. We're passive aggressive.
Oh, is
Oh,
that
yeah,
it?
that makes sense. Yes.
That makes complete sense.
Doesn't it? Every time
Yeah,
we thought we
yeah.
were being polite, it was basically us saying, "Dick," So
Yeah.
That makes
That's
complete
totally
sense.
weird.
The way Steve, the way Steve treats me, that makes complete sense. You almost like the Ken.
I love you. Stop.
I know that you're almost like the Ken
we love you
Treadway.
guys up here. We really
Ken
do.
Treadway must be from
you.
Canada because he is kind of passive
That's
aggressive.
he has an unknown formula, I think.
Ken Treadway.
I think he studied Canadian history and he figured it out.
That Ken Treadway. Ken Treadway was saying something about, y'all should celebrate the producer. And I said, you mean the same producer who had a secret lunch, a quite secret normal lunch in Jersey with 2 put-out cast members that was trying to get kicked off the grand pull off the show? He said, I don't remember that.
I can give you an example of how Canadians are passive aggressive to each other every single day. Okay, so
All
here we
right.
are at our Tim Hortons. Okay, I open the door for you because I'm polite. You walk through, you don't say anything. What I then say is, "Oh, you're welcome." See, that gets mistaken for politeness.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good line. I got to remember that.
yeah. Don't do that in the States. No, see, we were used to the passive aggressive. aggressive stuff here, right? So if you try that in this, someone's gonna get really mad at you. Yeah, don't do that.
I had
It only
somebody.
works here.
Oh well, I'm not gonna try it in Louisiana. I'm not gonna try that in Louisiana. Believe me. I had somebody on Facebook say they saw me, and somebody commented and said, "Oh, I saw him too. I saw him open. He opened the door for me at racetrack service station." And I'm like, "Oh, you should have said." So people recognize me. So I had to be careful. I told Mrs. D, I said, "I got to open the door for everybody now. You know, I can't get the reputation that HD didn't open the door for people. You know, so I got to be careful."
Right.
So gang, put your name in. If you didn't say crawfish yet, if you're watching secretly and you did put it in now, because we're about to go to the prize wheel before we do mystery song. So go ahead and
play my little GIF.
Oh yes, please do.
It is not.
It's so
let me see.
weird.
Where is it? Here we go. Here's Blaze. Is it gonna play? Oh, here.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. He's smashing.
There you
1,000.
go.
There you go.
Wow, that reminds me of something I saw today.
There you go. He's kind of smashing Steve's head too.
Oh, Steve. That's what you get for being passive aggressive.
I know.
What you
He
get.
said don't be
That's
passive
what you
aggressive
get.
to me.
That's just
There you go.
No, that's just aggressive.
It is just aggressive. Period.
Chantel, that's a great one.
Mhm.
All right. So how many people we have? We have 16.
17 now.
17.
Yes.
Okay. So we got.
I realized I missed someone.
We got 17 people. Now, gang, I could go through the dramatics of saying, let's spin the prize wheel, and we narrow it down to 4 unlucky souls who will not get a koozie. Okay? I could do that. I could be passive aggressive and say, let's go down and see who doesn't get. No, that's just aggressive. Let's see what loser. Let's see what 4 losers don't get a koozie. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah,
but
that's
you
a
know
good-
what?
Yeah, that's good.
You know what? Because HD is a gentleman, and I am so happy that we reached 1,000. Everybody on that list, all 17 people on that list, are getting koozies. Yes!
Yay!
There we
Awesome.
go. Screw the prize wheel. We are just giving away
Wow, there you go.
17 koozies right here on After Show Chat. Let's
Everyone on this
spin.
list.
Yeah, spin and see. Let's just knock some. Let's
That's
see who would have got
insane.
knocked out. Let's see who would have got knocked. This would have been somebody who would have got knocked out right here. Let's see. Let's just have fun and see who would have got knocked out.
Oh, Paul Duck Tucker.
Oh, sorry, Paul Duck Tucker. You don't get one at the concert. Spin it again. Let's see who else gets knocked out. Let's just see who would have got knocked out.
No.
Oh, Jen's up.
Oh, Jim. Sorry.
I wish that they could have it as a loser. on the-
Go ahead. Let's see who else would have got knocked out. This is to get knocked out because this is the fastest way to do it. Oh, come on now.
Oh, not Al.
Allison
That's
Perry
not-
would have got knocked out. As I saw Allison Perry's doing a Christmas cards and getting ready to do. You think I'm going to knock out Allison Perry? You got to be nuts.
All right, this is the final person who wouldn't have gotten
Who would have
one.
got knocked out?
Oh, Desert Blue, our mystery guest.
Oh, but Desert Blue, you're going to have to get in touch with me because I'm going to have to figure out who you
Oh,
are.
wow.
Yep.
So all 17 people get koozies for one.
Wow.
There you go. Am I nice or what? Don't worry, Allison. We got you covered.
You are.
We got you covered. We got 17. I just got to make 4 more. I got 13. I just got to make 4 more. Perfect. So you're all winners on After Show Chat. You know HD can't. Oh, look at that. HD, you know, whenever we do these giveaways, I do too much. There you go. I do too much. Somebody a loser. How can I not let somebody win? All right. Not sorry. Come on. All right. Dang. let's do this. We're gonna do mystery song. Okay. Jim's not in the house, so everybody has a chance.
Anyone's game.
Yeah. So let's play the rules of mystery song, please.
Oh, hang on. Mystery song.
All right. Oh, to my Bayou peeps, Lacey, I'll be doing like, and you'll get the reference. I'll be doing like they used to do for the Lafourche Gazette at your house. I will be driving around down the highway, and I'm just gonna fling your koozie like they used to do at the Lafourche Gazette newspaper, right in your driveway. So tomorrow morning, whenever you wake up and you going to in your driveway, be looking for your koozie, because I'm gonna just fling that out the window on the way to work. No, I won't.
Please film it.
I ain't gonna do that. You see, it'll be better than that. That would be cruel. That'd be a Blaze move. Here's your stinky koozie. Enjoy. You see? Can you imagine that somebody does that? Oh my goodness. All right. You can stick it in the mail. All right. The mail lady, what? The mailman's going to say, what the world is this? The mail person's going to say, what the world is this? Koozie? All right. I will stick it in the mailbox. That's a good idea. All right, gang. Let's play. If you know the rules of mystery song, this is the way it goes. We're going to listen to a song. We do not want you're going to know what song it is. The music's playing. You're going to know what music it is. But we want the lyrics. I think this is, you're welcome, Lacey. I aim to please all the winners. I aim to please. And watch Tuesday. Maybe I'll do the same thing. You never know. You know, you get 2 koozies, huh?
It'll be nice and set. Cool drink.
Let me get this other koozie. Hold on.
I don't think I've ever used a koozie.
Koozies we're giving out on Tuesday. The food chat with HB. Right over here. So if you're drinking your cold one with food, you use your food chat. If you're drinking your cold one to party, use your after show chat. There you go.
There you go.
I only got 10 of those other ones, so might be some losers on Tuesday. All right. Gina, are you going to have the mystery? Are you going to be in the chat so you could take names for me, please?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, gang, let's play mystery song. You're going to know the song, but we are looking for the lyrics. The lyrics, please. And I did not load it up like a fool. All right. I've been having so much fun that I did not load it up. That's my fault. But the good news is we have lots of room in our on our StreamYard now to load up stuff. So it shouldn't take long.
Yes, I cleared it out.
We are looking for the lyrics. I think this is easy. I think people are going to get it, but I'm always wrong. So I'm going to adjust the volume accordingly. And here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Well, my friends, the time has come to raise the roof and have fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on and on. Everybody sing, everybody dance, lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, come on and sing along. We're going to party. right, Steve, you said you knew it.
I'm pretty sure it's Lionel Richie, All Night Long.
You got it. Don't play
Yeah,
the
I
applause,
thought so,
Gene.
yeah.
Ah, I was looking at Conga. I'm like, that was close.
That is it. All night long.
Nice.
All night
It
long.
was something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was the
Steve
dancing
got.
and
I
singing
knew
I'm
Steve.
not complaining music.
I knew Steve would get it. Steve is from the 80s. I knew Steve would get it. I knew Steve would get it. Steve, this was for you.
Well, I lived then, you know.
I know you did. Here we go. Let's hear the rest of it. Let the music play on and on. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control all night long. Oh, all night long. Yeah, all night long. Yeah, all night long. Yeah. Yeah. Once you get started. All right, that's enough of that. Yeah, if I would have sang we're gonna party Camaro Fiesta forever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then it would have been too easy, you know. So
Dead
I had to.
giveaway.
Yeah,
that's, I mean, come on.
that's part of the. I was on part of the lyrics, you know. That's almost like telling like the people what the lyrics are right there. So I had to skip that part
Pretty
right
much.
there. Camaro Fiesta forever. Come on and sing along all night long. All night long. Steve, you were you a big Lionel Richie fan? Were you dance all night long whenever it came out, or what?
No, man. No,
Me
I
neither.
was into
Me
metal
neither.
and like back then I was into metal and like hippie music.
Yeah.
So-
Same. I wasn't listening.
Like when I
to
hung
no
out with
one.
my buddies, it was all like Judas Priest and Iron Maiden. But when I went home, I would listen to the Dead like a lot.
Oh, so you were a closet deadhead.
Absolutely. Pink Floyd and
See.
a lot of other stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steve was like this. Like Steve was like, screw that Lionel, screw that Lionel Richie and all that bullshit. My daughter can kiss my ass. Judas Priest. I like that.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I know. You're probably a heavy metal parking lot. I know you. I love that. I love that heavy metal
Actually,
parking
yeah.
lot with the guy with the
Oh,
long hair.
man.
Looks almost like Steve Perry. Judas Priest, man. Judas Priest. Oh my
Well,
goodness.
okay, but it's like in the 80s and like the 90s when I really went to a lot of concerts. The festival seating, right? So you had to rush your way in. When you'd pregame in the parking lot, like you'd find other people to kind of spearhead your way to the front to the stage, and you'd all get together and you just bum rush everyone else to get up there, which was a lot of fun until you realize like there was a lot of injuries like behind you. People were being carted out because they got trampled, you know. But that was heavy metal parking lot though. That's
Yeah, that was heavy metal parking lot.
what they were
That
about
was-
to go do.
Oh my goodness, heavy metal.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because it was all
that
festival seats back then for those kids.
And I tell you what, whenever you watch heavy metal parking lot, and if you never saw it, you got to go look it up. It's a fantastic little thing they made back in the 80s about heavy metal kids hanging out, and every one of those characters in heavy metal parking lot, I know. Every single person they interview, and I don't know them person, but I know the same exact people.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah, I know them too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I grew up with them.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Everyone. I could say, oh, that's so and so. Oh, that's so and so. Oh, that's Lacey. No, I'm Lacey. I'm just joking.
Yeah. yeah.
But I could just see every single person. I could see the guy.
How long was that heavy metal parking lot?
How long a movie was it?
It's like
Yeah.
45
I-
minutes or something. Wasn't it?
Yeah, I know I've watched
It
it. I
wasn't
just
long.
didn't remember. Yeah, if it was like full length or not.
It's about. I don't even think it's 45 minutes. I'll tell you the truth.
I thought it was like 40 minutes. I couldn't.
No.
I don't even think it's that long. Tell you the truth.
Yeah, it's not long at all.
30 minutes.
Okay, that makes sense. You kind of wouldn't expect it to be that long.
Yeah. About 30 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Something else too. My wife, she's 8 years younger than me, right? So anytime I'm talking about things like this, she has no idea what I'm talking about. So her and our kids make fun of me like all the time. Oh, that's such a nice story, old man. Like I'll try and tell them things like, like me and my buddy one summer decided because we had nothing to do and our summer jobs were over, we were going to take our money and follow the Grateful Dead for 3 weeks. Right. Ooh. So I tell these stories of these hippie vans and these hippie buses and the things that went on. And I don't care. It's okay, fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. But I think I've been to, I want to say over 200 concerts over the years.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's how I spent all
more than
money.
me. More than me.
And I had to travel a lot, man.
Wow.
Yeah, Jen's completely sheltered. The only concert she's ever been to was Garth Brooks back in the late 90s. So.
Garth Brooks. Oh my goodness. And if people don't know what heavy metal parking lot is, this is my favorite part of heavy metal parking lot. I'll just play a little clip right here. I think we'll be okay.
To the dawn, 7 till the morning. Oh, I'm gone. All right. Yeah, I know. Hey, let me tell you something.
I know that dude. That's HD. That's HD back in the day. That's HD right there. Yeah, that's
I know
HD.
that dude too.
Priest is the best, man. Priest is the best. I'm telling you. Hey, let me tell you. Robert Halford is the best motherfucking single around. And can't get down it, man. My motherfucker can play some guitar. Priest is bad, man. Priest is #1 in heavy metal, man. And then who comes next? Iron Maiden, man. Iron Maiden is Priest. Where are you from?
Glen Burning.
Yeah, you like heavy metal?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Party. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I know that girl too. I know that girl.
Do they like heavy metal and Glen
I
Burning?
went to high school with like 4 of her.
That's it.
What would you say? What would you say if you saw Rob Halford right now?
I'd jump his bones.
just crack me up. I'd jump his bone.
Yeah, she is indeed someone's grandma now, Lacey. You're right.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's weird about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I know exactly. That's exactly. But you know what's weird about watching like heavy metal parking lot and whatnot. And I think about this sometimes, and it's just a different time. And if you see all those kids, and I call them, I mean, all those people in the parking lot, just a completely different time. None of them had tattoos. None of them, you know, it's a whole different time, a whole different time zone than it was. And it reminds me too of like if you would watch Slayer or a band like that back then. And it's just weird to see now whenever you do watch it. And even these punk bands, you know, when you watch them back in the 90s or so, none of them have tattoos. So it's like something that's weird that you could see how the generation changed over the years. You know, how Slayer would just look like not normal. But I'm just talking about like nothing. You know, it was like they had nothing, no tattoos. And it's just amazing to see how
Henry Rollins, you know, when he got that skewed thing on the back of his neck, like for years, people would be talking about, oh my God, he's got a tattoo on the back of his neck. Who cares?
Yeah.
But I think all the guys in Slayer now are all tatted out.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely. And it's just it's just amazing to see, you know, those that the way times changed over the times. You know, it's just amazing to see the evolution of time and how people have changed. And and you know, it's just I like to see that kind of, you know, trend. You know, it's just to me it just I like to see that kind of stuff. It's just amazing.
I
And
think.
these
Let me talk to him.
Oh, what, Ramona? What do you want to say?
I think it was like too. A lot of like that time there, it was not like the punk bands. It was like the mainstream like alternative rock and the top 40 stuff, and some of the top 40 metal stuff too, in like the early 90s, when everyone was in all those magazines. And I think that's really when the seeds started getting planted for the switch, where all those guys like had tattoos.
Yeah.
And then all the kids of that time started wanting to get them, and then they
Mhm.
started getting them, where they just like didn't even have them before that. It's so funny.
Right. And Vanita, I mean myself too. I don't have any. And I mean, I'm not saying it just never. And I talked about this on the show a million too many times as it is. I just was never committed enough for one thing that I always said, well, I might change my mind later on about, you know, about doing that. So I mean, it's nothing. You know, it's just not. It's just amazing me to look at those times. You know, it really does. It's a different time. And I know everybody in that heavy metal parking lot, like Steve, and we all partied with them, and we all grew up with them, and it was just fun to go back and watch that. Oh, look, gang, I had a few things. We were going to do a Masterpiece Classic. We'll change it. We'll switch it up to next week. I also have a little something I want to show about my childhood. I'm going to switch it back next week. So, you know, we covered a lot today, and good chance we didn't do the spinning wheel and give out all those prizes because we would still be here today.
I know, for hours. Yeah, that would have been a long time.
Yeah. Crew, Motley Crue. Yeah, some of them did. Yeah, it's just but a lot of the
It
crowd.
wasn't as accessible, I think, and it was only a lot of certain people had the tattoos.
Yeah, and then a lot of the audience did it. You didn't see too many people. You know, you had some. Now look, I remember. Look, and this is let's don't even get into discussion because I could get, you know, it's getting late. But anyway, that's the whole point. Gang, Steve. First off, let me say this, gang. I want to personally thank each and every one of you guys, and I know I could. Hopefully, I could speak for Gina Ramona on the show too right now, and saying that we appreciate every single one of you guys who helped us reach 1,000 subscribers. It has made a difference. I'm going to say right now. Now look, this show we get copyright strike, so we're not making no money on this show. I'll be 100% honest with you. You know, I don't care about the copyright strikes. We're not making no money on this show. But the whole point of doing the reviews and whatnot was to try to make money. Now, look, man, it cost me good. I'm really not making money, but I enjoy doing the reviews. From the bottom of my heart, I really enjoy doing the reviews. I mean, I really love it. And we are making money now on the channel. And honestly, I would have did the reviews anyway, even if I wouldn't have been making money. But now with the 1,000 subscribers, it allows us to make money. And I figure out, I'm not going to say how much money we're going to make a month, but it does pay. It basically pays for just all. It pays for a lot of the software we use. I'll put it that way. It pays for the StreamYard that we're using right now. It pays for other software I use for the show. It pays for. I don't know if it pays for Canva. Canva's getting expensive, but it is paying for a good portion of our software we use. So I do appreciate 1,000 subscribers. You don't know how much it helps me. Again, it's not profit because I'm eating out and I got to pay, but I would eat out anyway. But it has been paying it will pay for some of the bills, which helps us. So I appreciate everybody subscribing to 1,000, helping us reach that 1,000. And it's only growing. We had a tough time reaching 1,000. Now I see almost up to almost 1,040. So, it's just going to keep on growing. I know it will. So I thank y'all. And look, gang, for everybody, whether you're old school like Steve and Vanita and Allison Perry and the Lawlers who have been here since the beginning, or whether you're a new person just starting to watch the show that we caught us recently, we do appreciate every single one of you. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here after show chat. We wouldn't be doing what we're doing. We love doing what we're doing. We love having people like Steve on. Steve, I want to thank you personally for coming on tonight. I reached out to you, and you took the time to watch the movie. And,
no problem.
And you stood there holding your camera. I do apprite it. Steve, anything you would like to say?
Actually cramping right now.
Good, there's only a 2 hours
for having me on.
Yeah, well, thank you, Steve, for taking your time to come
Thanks for having me on. It's great coming on.
Yeah. Steve and Jen is out. Two of our good friends from Canada. Steve always is contributing to the show, whether it's little videos or just being there, moral support. We do appreciate you guys so much. And
we love you guys, man.
We love y'all. We love y'all. Definitely. And I love every single one of y'all. Mother Teresa, Chantel, I thank you. And that's the whole point. And that was the whole point. And from other things, give us a place to gather on Sunday night, have a few laughs, have some fun. Nate, thank you. And everybody who come, Vanita, you're always there for us. I appreciate everybody. I mean, come on. Whenever we say a video, Vanita's there, right?
I know. Thank you so much for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Chantel, Lacey, thank you for joining in. I love seeing people from the old days at South Lafourche join in, some people, Bayou Peeps and all that. Allison, everything you do, Allison, sending us all that mail and happy mail. And I don't even get to it half the time, but it's always appreciated. Gina, thank you, and the other South Lafourche gang. So all of y'all, I don't want to miss nobody, so I'm not going to go through the Lawlers and None Your Business and Paul Duck Tucker and everybody, Tim and Adam, who made that video for us, Steve, Sean, whatever. But anyway, thank y'all so much, gang. We will be back next week. We're gonna have a fun show. I don't know if it'll be the beginning of it will be the beginning of Christmas season, but we're gonna do the Blaze Christmas Carol. I don't know if it's gonna be next week or the week after, but it's gonna start. It's gonna be in 3 parts, and I appreciate it. It's gonna be fun. Y'all gonna enjoy it. I think y'all really gonna enjoy the Christmas Carol. Thank you, Gina. Thank you. I'm at the beginning. I went back a little bit. Thank you. So gang, it'll be Blaze Christmas Carol. I know y'all gonna have fun with it. It'll be a fun little story. And then look, if y'all have time, join me Tuesday night. You're gonna get another chance to win with Food Chat with HD. Look, I'm gonna talk about something that's a moral dilemma for me that I've been thinking about since I put up a review and be getting some comments, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but it is what it is, but I'll talk about it. And I'll talk about the owner reached out to me from that bad review I gave that restaurant. They reached out to me. They charged the wrong menu prices. They reached out to me. So, gang, if you have time, watch us Tuesday. Watch me Tuesday, and we're going to have more fun. So, Steve, again, thank you all. Y'all have a good time in Canada coming up, and I hope you don't get to have to shovel too much snow in the upcoming weeks. And
I hope so too.
Yeah, me too. All right, gang. And look, I'm going to reach out to all the winners. Also, I'm going to get the list from Gene of all the winners. Basically everybody who watched tonight. Whoever commented tonight, and because I know we had more. Some people didn't want to participate and they didn't put their name in. I know it because I always watch the numbers, and our numbers were way more than 17. So I know people don't comment, which is fine. As long as you enjoy us. Thank you, Ramona, for your time. Oh, Ramona, you're gonna stick? Is Ramona still up?
Yeah, she's here.
Okay, we have to have a little meeting. We have to talk about
the stalling music. Yeah.
Steve, if you want to stick around. I'm sorry.
You're off the chair. I was like hanging. Hi.
Okay, no problem. Steve, if you want to hang around for 1 sec, we're gonna say our byes after the show if you don't mind, and then we'll have our little show meeting because we got to talk about some stuff about the Christmas Carol, some secret stuff. All right, Gene, thank you for being an awesome producer and cleaning up some of those files. I appreciate it.
You got it.
All right, that's in the show. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all so much.
All right, good night.
Good night.